barley, hops, and yeast. And basically you need to mix them together in this order. So you start with a lot of water and you mix it first with barley, which is this vers, which is just a type of grain. And this is actually a very sweet type. You can see it here in these cups. You can also taste this if you want, because it's edible and it's actually quite nice. And this is what gives a bit of sweetness to your beer, and it's also what gives it the color. So if you use a different type of barley or roast it longer, the color of your beer will also change. And of course, this will have its effect on the flavor. Yeah? So when you start brewing, the first mixture that you get is just water and barley mixed together, and this is actually a very sweet drink. And this is called wort. Ook in Nederland heet het wort. Dus, just water and barley together. You can drink this if you want in the next room. You can try it. It's just like a grain drink, so don't expect to be drinking beer, although it looks like it. But you will only get the taste of beer, this bitter flavor, when you start adding the hops. And this is a very strange ingredient. You can see it here in the bowl. It's also in the cups. And I'd like you all to smell this one, yeah? Don't put it in your mouth because it has quite a bad aftertaste. But it's really nice to smell this one. There you go. And here in this picture you can see what it looks like. It's from a climbing plant that's related to the cannabis plant, so that's why it looks a bit like it as well. Of course, it doesn't have the same characteristics, so don't try to escape. But yeah, it's from this climbing plant, and only the blossoms is the female part of the plant. And this is what gives all this bitter flavor to your beer. If you would leave this out of the recipe, your beer would taste like a grain drink, basically. And then there's the last ingredient, yeast. And this is what starts the fermentation process. And basically what happens in this process is that the sugars that are in your beer from the sweet barley, those sugars will be transformed into carbon dioxide, the bubbles, and of course into alcohol. So the yeast gets the alcohol into your beer. And this is a very slow process, so it takes about 5 weeks to get an alcohol percentage of 5. And after that, it's filtered once more, so all the rest of the yeast are out of the mixture. And it's cooled down, and then your beer is ready for drinking. So that's the brewing process in a nutshell. So if you have any more questions, of course, feel free to ask. And if not, you can continue through the sliding doors into the old brewing house. So that's where you can see some of the old copper kettles. They restored it in old fashion, so you can see where a lot of Heineken beer was brewed until about 20 years ago when they stopped brewing here.